Alright, so as you guys just see right there, I actually got pretty lucky. I got a Magdaros Zorah gem, and I got like maybe 3 or 4 ridges, which is actually one of the main components you need for the Zorah Magdaros armor. Once you do get to the point, and by the way guys, this does contain spoilers, once you do get to the point where you can fight higher ranking monsters, then you do get the option to create higher ranking armor, and there are 2 sets of armor. There's A and there's B. Now preferably I like to mix and match with A and B, because sometimes A armor looks better than B armor, but sometimes B armor looks better than A armor, and sometimes there's just like a mix and match you can do that really looks nice. But otherwise than that, as you guys can clearly see right here, I do have enough to build the full Zorah Magdaros armor set. And essentially what you guys could do is, where every time you have finished a hunt, there will be this music in the background. Now obviously for me, I can't tell because I have to turn off game music for obviously copyright reasons, but you guys will hear a very intense background music, and your handler will notify you of a quest that you can do to fight Zorah Magdaros, and you can essentially do this twice before the quest disappears. And I guess you can kind of think of it as a limited time event, but like more like a limited time quest. So yeah, the quest is called Left an Impression, right? It's basically the second fight you have with Zorah Magdaros, and like it said, that is one of the ways you can do it. One of the more preferably ways and the fastest way you guys can do this to get rank 6 armor and a rank 5 or higher weapon is honestly by just clicking join a quest. And then when you guys do click join a quest, do respond to SOS and go to target, and then just move your right D-pad or whatever you guys are using for your system and go on Zorah Magdaros. Now when you do search for SOS flares, you will see a lot of results, because a lot of people are doing this. Now I highly recommend you guys do this as fast as you can, as much as you can, before most likely the rewards get kind of patched on this, because if people are exploiting this heavily just to get an easy going in the game, then obviously they will probably debuff the amount of rewards you get, or even increase the chance where you're gonna get screwed over each and every time you do this. So otherwise than that, you guys can do the SOS flares, and usually these are people that just enter the mission and just use an SOS flare, usually helping people out or wanting help in general. Usually you want to join the ones at the bottom right, as you guys can see started. You want to join the ones that are usually under 3 minutes, because if you join like here, this one I actually just saw it right here, 16 minutes, right? If you join after 10 minutes, right, your rewards will be reduced, and that's not really what you want. You want to get as much rewards as possible. Trust me, this mission is not hard at all. In fact, I actually recorded it, although by the time this video is uploaded, most likely it will be uploaded way before you guys even see anything. So otherwise than that, you want to join anything under 10 minutes. I preferably like to go within 2 or 3 minutes so that I can help them out with the magma cores, because we all know the magma core part is not that easy, and it's actually a pain in the ass to do. So yeah, another thing guys that I have realized, that once you have helped out with SOS flares on this particular mission a lot, I'm not sure if it's just me or actually just the game itself, but the game will actually decline the fact of you joining. Like it'll say like cannot join quest, and for some reason I like tried to join 5 quests of the exact same mission, and it just kept saying like couldn't join quest. But then if that does happen to you, and if that is just the game, not me, then go to assigned and basically just help the people out that are doing it for the first time. So essentially these are the people that are repeating it, these are the people that are doing it for the first time, and obviously these people could also use some help too. So yeah, otherwise than that, basically just rinse and repeat. And I highly bet, sorry, not highly bet, I highly suggest that when you guys do that mission, you guys use a voucher, because with a voucher, the most hardest material you can probably get from Zorah Magdaros is something called Zorah Magdaros gem, and let me just say, you probably will get one of those every single 4 or 5 times you do it, and I'll actually show you what it is so that you guys know what it looks like. So possible ways to get a Zorah Magdaros gem is either by breaking down the the mineral, the mines, like the mines that are on his back, you can find one on the left and right at the very top. You can find 3 in the center of his body. You guys will know what I mean. It's the center core. It's like basically you jump down from a very high, like you just have to go to the very top of him and just jump down to the middle core, and you guys will know what I mean. Now keep in mind, guys, that the cores, if they start to erupt, you really want to back away, because I have seen so many of my teammates die because of that. Usually you won't see your teammates dying because of that, because they are aware of it erupting. But just in case, if you guys are new to this game and are looking for an easy way to get rarity 6 armor and weapons, then I do recommend that you do be careful about those cores. Otherwise than that, there are also 2 at the very front where you will meet the Nergiganta, or whatever it's freaking called, Nerger. I don't even know how to pronounce it, and I don't want to pronounce it because I feel that I might pronounce it very weirdly. Otherwise than that, a Zorah Magdaros gem looks like that right there. It's kind of like a star with like little sprinkles around it. So you do get those maybe one or 2 times every 4 or 5 missions. I have seen people, and I have heard about people getting 3 or even above 3 once in one mission, but then that's it. Like they would do maybe 12 more missions and not even get a single one. So the Zorah Magdaros gem is very rare, and probably the rarest material you can get from all his drop list. And mainly, probably the best way you can get them is honestly just by completing the mission itself. You will have a pretty good chance at getting it. I do suggest that you guys use the Legiana armor, because that will actually give you an increased chance at getting more materials, and honestly that is just good in general. So at least having at least one body piece of the Legiana will help. You don't have to go for the full set. People do go for the full set just for the highly increased chances of getting more materials, so you don't have to farm that much. But honestly, if you guys can at least just get one piece, that'll do the job. Otherwise than that, another way to get the gem is honestly by breaking off the cores. And if you break off the cores, there's a very low chance that you guys can get a gem. I have seen it. I have gotten one from doing that. I just saw it on the ground. I just picked it up. And yeah, that's those are really honestly all the ways that you can probably get the gem. Now, to get the heat scale, ridge, and carapace, and plura, I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing that right. He will actually drop a heat scale and carapace if you either complete the mission, or else if you mine the minerals and destroy the magma cores. You can get carapaces actually very easily. I got 32, as you guys can see right there. I'm highly stacked. Heat skills, you will probably get them through completing the mission itself, sorry, English. And the Magdaros Ridge, you will most likely only get that from the mission itself. Otherwise than that, the Plura, if I am pronouncing that right, you guys can get it from destroying the cores. So yeah, otherwise than that, that is how you can easily get rarity 6 weapons and armor. Now, I'm just going to show you the type of weapons before I end this video. I'm just going to show you the type of weapons you guys can get. I'm using the gunlance right now, in my professional opinion of playing this game so far. The gunlance is actually by far one of the best weapons to use. Now, I'm not saying that all the other weapons are shit, right? Honestly, it's just your own playstyle, because I just like the defense and attack to it. Now, here you guys go. The Zorah Magdaros tree actually is blast damage, which is actually something you not see that often. Blast damage mainly comes from Zorah Magdaros, the ore tree, and where is it? Yeah, most likely just the ore tree and the Zorah Magdaros tree. Right, so blast damage is actually quite unique in its own sense, because it just helps you destroy additional armor on monsters. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, basically in the monsters, they have parts that you can actually blow off, and in which case blast damage actually helps you blow off particular parts of monsters that you usually can't blow like destroy unless you're using sever damage, or else you're actually climbing them. So blast damage essentially just helps you destroy pieces of monsters that you can't normally destroy, thus getting you more and rarer rewards. Otherwise than that, guys, that is it for the video. I hope this guide helps you a lot, and you know, I hope the game is fun for you guys so far. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.